Hello, everyone, and welcome to week 2. We are in module 2 this week. And before I jump into the instructions for this coming week, I wanted to let you know I just recently have been going over your weekly discussions, which entailed last from week 1, creating community, which we got to get to know each other a little bit on a deeper level, and also observing children, which is they all have been really good. So I wanted to let you know that I do want you to keep in mind when you're submitting your discussions that your original post, which is your first post that you're answering all the questions, is due on Wednesday. And then your 2 peer posts are due by Friday. Now they have to be on separate days. So let's say you do your original on Monday, and then you do maybe one peer on Tuesday and one peer on Thursday. That's fine. They cannot be on the same day. Okay, make sure you're aware of that. Also, your original post, if you want full credit, the original post must be 100 words in length. And as you're typing out the post, it actually has a word count box at the bottom so you know exactly how many words you have. So you want to make sure to hit 100 on the original post, and then both peers are 50 words or more. So I want to make sure I went over that. So under module 2, you have your instruction button. You want to go ahead and click that. And so we'll be reading chapter 2 this week in your textbook. And the module overview, I'll always list items that I want you to look for prior to reading. So you want to look over this, and these are learning opportunities that you'll be able to discuss after reading chapter 2. So you want to make sure to look these over so you can hone in this area, okay? You're going to identify the characteristics of class list logs as an observation tool. You're also going to be able to describe the reflective journal and its value. You'll be able to explain plans to help children and families adjust to school or groups, identifying warning signs of separation difficulties, which is a big one in preschool and in the toddlers. You'll see that a lot, and it gives you some great strategies and tools to use. You'll be able to examine strategies to include all children in school adjustment. So that kind of wraps up chapter 2. So look for these while you're reading. In chapter 2, the SLOs, which are your student learning outcomes, all 3 will be addressed in chapter 2, and that is between your readings and your assignments. So we will be hitting all 3 this week. So to be successful in this module, you will want to watch the video you're watching right now. You'll always want to kind of keep apprised of the syllabus and all important due dates of the assignments. However, I do send out every Saturday morning a complete email of what your expectations are for that week and what is due that week. So as long as you read your emails and all your announcements and obviously this instruction page, you will be fine. So after reading chapter 2 in your textbook, you want to review the chapter videos and the PowerPoints that are embedded in module 2 prior to taking your quiz. Once you've done all that, you can take your quiz, and your quiz is due by Friday, 11:59. It is worth 10 points. So your discussion board this week talks about the first day of school. You will be talking about how you felt the first day of school. It's worth 10 points. Again, the original thread is due by Wednesday and 2 peer posts by Friday. The assignment this week is your anecdotal recording. It is also due by Friday. It is worth 10 points. Now, to complete this recording, you are going to have to go over here. Do you see this side button over here, Pronto? You want to go onto Pronto, and that emails everybody in the class, all the students in the class. You are going to want to find a peer or a buddy for this assignment. You will need a buddy for this recording that's due Friday. You will also need a peer reviewer for all 3 of your observations. So you can use this same person if you'd like, but you want to find a partner sooner than later. Again, you'll need one for this recording, so make sure you find somebody sooner than later. You'll also want to print up the observation instructions and review them for observation 1. If you are lucky enough to be in a center right now that's actually open, you can complete the observation within the center. And again, there's some paperwork you need to complete and some immunizations that you need to prove, or if you're already in the center, you actually will already have those submitted as if you're an employee or a volunteer. But there is one paperwork that the director has to sign stating that you were in there for a couple hours doing this observation. If you are unable to get into a center, you'll review videos that I provide for you. for all three of these observations. So you might want to just kind of brush up or kind of begin to review these videos. So you'll have some in mind that you want to utilize. Again, you'll have to really review the observation and see what the observation entails, and then look for those type of videos um, within the module. Okay. Again, you'll utilize Pronto to find somebody for your assignment as well as a peer partner. So I'm going to go ahead and bounce back into the module and we'll go over our discussion, which is the first day of school. Let's see. And going all around, sorry. Okay, so first day of school, it's under the discussion board tab. Again, it is due by Friday, and you're just going to describe your first day of school, either as a young child or as an adult returning to college. And I know some of you have been out of the education system for quite some time, so this will be good for you to share. It says, do you still have any of those feelings, and how did you learn to cope with those feelings? So you're going to answer all of these questions, and they'll do by Wednesday, and then you'll have 2 peer posts by Friday. And again, anytime that you want to see the rubric of what I'm looking for, you can click on the rubric, and the rubric is indicated right here within every discussion board, what I'm looking for. Okay, so make sure you utilize that. And then let's go back to the actual assignment. The internet is moving slow. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's your assignment. It's due Friday. And this is what I'm asking you to do. So you're going to find a partner. So it's another student within the class. You will ask your peer to tell a child's story, perhaps one about themselves as a child that the family tells, or one about their own child, or one about a child they recently saw acting up in the supermarket or mall. Or you can talk on the phone, or you can go back and forth on email on this, but that's why I wrote here talk on the phone, so you can actually communicate this story through the phone. And then go back and analyze the parts. Who, what happened, what was said, where did it happen, what did the observer learn or guess, which is infer, about the child, and then record your findings. So this will be your assignment, and it will be uploaded by Friday in Canvas. You can go right under module 2 and submit it right there. And let's see, I have lots of other information in module 2 that I just want to kind of show you. Okay, so the observation checklist and agreement, you'll want to utilize that if you go into a center. Okay, that is again where the director signs that you have gone in and you were there for a couple hours observing. Here is your instructions. You'll want to click on that. This is what we're printing up. I'm not going to go over that right now because we will be going over that. Let's see, right here, Saturday, February 27th at 9 a.m. We'll go into it in a couple hours in depth of what I'm looking for and how to complete this observation. But I'd like you to come with any questions. So it's really important that you go over the instructions and start looking at some videos. Again, here's all these videos that I have for you that you can utilize. Here's some more videos for you just to watch for regarding chapter 2. And here is your chapter 2 quiz, again due by Friday. Then if you have any questions for me, some of you have been emailing me directly to my email and not inputting the section number, not inputting the course number, not inputting the night that we meet. I teach several courses, so it's very important that you put all the information, or what's even more simplistic, just hit this button right here, questions for the professor. That shoots me an email directly. So you can go ahead and utilize this. I have this at the end of every module, so it's much more convenient because it will automatically tell me the course number and the section and so forth, okay? So please utilize this over email when you're emailing me. And that wraps up module 2 and chapter 2 in our book. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. If not, have a fabulous week and I'll see you all soon.